Welcome to Student Connections, where students connect with their community.
Hello and welcome to Student Connections. I'm Elena Tickle, and today joining us is Ryan Swindlehurst, a former graduate of Marysville High School and a current student at Central Michigan University. Ryan has a very new, unique business, and he's going to tell us more about the Pineapple Express. Hello, Ryan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm currently going into my senior year at Central Michigan University. I'm studying broadcasting and cinematic arts major with a minor in entrepreneurship, and on the side, I own my own mobile food cart.
Okay, so how did you come to own your own food cart?
It's an interesting story, but long story short, I found out that a friend of mine who I had met through the Central Michigan Marching Band had started up his own mobile food cart, the Pineapple Express. I started helping him out late September, early October, and he was graduating in December. And from there, he got a job offer that ended up landing him in Colorado. And he asked me, do you want to do this full time? And I was a little apprehensive at first, but I decided to take it on because I thought it was a really cool opportunity. And since January, I've been running it ever since.
That sounds very interesting. What types of obstacles have you had to overcome since taking over the Pineapple Express?
A lot. For one, customer service. I wasn't very good with talking to people and communicating, but communication skills definitely have increased because of this. All the responsibility of owning your own business to begin with, the endless amount of paperwork that I've had to do in the past couple months is, you have to go through the city, the state, health department stuff. But that's where Troy Prill came in, and he kind of mentored me, and we've been talking on the phone every other day since I've taken over the business. He's been helping me out, and yeah, it's just kind of gone from there. So
other than learning the ropes, business has been pretty successful then?
Yeah, it's been very successful. If numbers continue to go the way they are, I'm currently on the path to graduating debt-free. So.
Nice. What are your favorite things about owning your own business?
I work for myself. It doesn't get much better than that. I don't have to. For example, if I don't feel like going out for a night, I don't go out for a night. I operate this food cart from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Up in Mount Pleasant, and it's awesome to be able to. It's become such a Mount Pleasant staple, the walking taco. I saw walking tacos out of the Pineapple Express cart, and it's really cool to see the impact that it's had on the downtown, just the downtown crew.
I'm sure it is. Now, I've heard that there was a competition you entered and came out with some prize money. Could you tell us a little about that?
Yeah. Back in the end of March, Troy Prill came back into Michigan. He flew in. And the three of us, Troy Prill, myself, and his fiancee, Julie Claveau, entered Central Michigan University's New Venture competition. And we entered with the idea of this mobile food cart on a larger scale, in a sense. We were making enough money that we might graduate debt-free, and we wanted to share that with other people. So we came up with this model where, the company that we formed would lease the mobile food cart and the assets, all the information required for a college student like myself to own their own mobile food cart business, meaning we would supply the information, the physical assets, including the cart, the umbrella, the coolers, hitch installation, anything that you would need to get going. And in turn, the client would make payments back to us, monthly payments to pay off the cart, and then eventually we end up making money from it. After about 7 to 8 months, we break even on what we did or what we put into each client, and we ended up coming out with a $5,000 prize at the New Venture competition to help put into this new business model.
Wow, that sounds great. Has there been any progress towards enacting this prize-winning business model?
Yeah, the past couple of months we've been working very diligently on putting together this new website called foodcartkickstart.com. And it's a new program that our company, 3T, is putting on. The three of us have, we worked with a web designer, and we had this website built, and it has an online application that allows people to, show that they're interested. We can get in contact with them. We have success stories on all of our current clients. And it's becoming very real very quick. So.
Cool. So other than providing a food cart, what is everything that 3T does for their clients?
Yeah, mentioned a little bit, but I guess more in depth. Not a lot of people know how to deal with things like the health department or filing paperwork with the state to set up your own business with the IRS and everything. So we've all, the three of us have experienced that before. Troy and Julie, they went the first time setting up the Pineapple Express, and me, putting everything into my name. So we do the legwork in the sense that we do all the research to make sure that that the food cart in the area that they want to set up is going to be successful. We check the state laws, the city laws, to make sure that everything's up to par and that we're exceeding those standards. And then obviously providing the food cart and anything else that they would need. So.
Thank you very much, Ryan. This has been very interesting, and we'll be right back in a little bit.
There are lots of unmet needs out here, and while I can't change everything, I can change some things. So I stepped up and became an American Legion Auxiliary Volunteer. For nearly 100 years, they've been helping our veterans, military, and their families here and abroad. Military deployment can be tough on a family, so we do what we can to help. And every injured and homeless veteran deserves the compassion we can give them.
Well, we are here to help.
Plus, we also have programs to teach our youth how to be good citizens and young women how to be leaders at ALA Girls State.
America.
I wanted to give back like the other 800,000 American Legion Auxiliary volunteers. There's history here. Patriotism, pride, open arms. It doesn't take much time to make a difference. Will you join me and please step up to help our country's heroes and their families? Call the number to volunteer today.
In society today, just about everyone will deal with some kind of stress. There is good stress and bad stress, but no matter the kind, too much stress can lead to many problems and difficulties in life. Stress can lead to heart disease, high blood pressure, chest pain, or an irregular heartbeat. Stress causes both the buildup of abdominal fat and enlarges individual fat cells, increasing the issue of today's obesity epidemic. There is an unlimited amount of things a person can do to distract from or relieve stress. Some of these things are play sports like basketball, baseball or softball, football, tennis, soccer, golf, or bowling. Or you can do some sort of physical activity like running, using a punching bag, or even lifting weights. Or possibly, if you're not interested in doing any of the said activities, do something a little calmer. You could talk with a counselor, spend time with your friends or family, watch movies, TV, or play games, listen to music, read a book, or just do whatever it is that makes you happy. We have the power to positively influence our own life as well as other people's lives. Use that power wisely.
You may be eligible for a credit on your electric bill if you experience lengthy or frequent service outages. To request the $25 credit, contact your electricity provider. For more information about the credit and tips for surviving power outages, call the Michigan Public Service Commission at 1-800-292-9555 or visit their website at michigan.gov/MPSC and click on Consumer Information. A public service message from the Michigan Public Service Commission.
Welcome back to Student Connections. I'm here with Ryan Swindlehurst, and we're talking about his business. So Ryan, could you tell us a little more about the website, foodcartkickstart.com?
Yeah, definitely. We spent about 3 to 4 weeks with a web designer, designing it, making sure that everything was the way we wanted it. It was really cool. Charlie Trigg, the web designer, actually gave us a link to watch it get built as he was building it. So if something wasn't the way we wanted to, we could email him and be like, hey, could you do this differently? Or, hey, could you give this a shot? And it was really cool because he would give feedback too and say, yeah, that's a great idea. Or, not a lot of websites do that. Google doesn't really like that when it comes to search engine optimization. So he was really helpful in that. As far as the website's content goes, We have things from on our homepage. My favorite part is at the bottom. We have a 3T client's earnings, and so far, as up to this point, 3T clients have earned $58,000 in revenue to help go towards graduating debt free. And underneath that, we have some equivalents, like it's pretty close to 5 years of tuition or 122 iPhone 6s, or stuff that college students can relate to. We also have the different food cart models that you can pick from. We have the success stories of all of our current clients. We have an online application that people can fill out if they're interested in becoming an owner of a food cart to help pay off school. And the really cool part about the website is it features a social media little thing called Jom Social, and it's almost like an internal Facebook. You make your own profile, you share statuses about what you're doing with your specific food cart, and it kind of creates like this food cart network. Like you could be friends with somebody across the country who's maybe doing a food cart similar to what you're doing, but they're in a different location, so things are different. And you can just share ideas, bounce ideas back and forth, meet new people, and then it's also a way for us at 3T to communicate with our clients a little more professionally, I guess.
That is very interesting. Now, you mentioned the food cart models. About how many do you have?
Yeah, right now we have 2 different food cart models that we deal with. That is definitely going to expand, especially depending on if our clients, if they want to do a product that doesn't necessarily fit our current models. We have 2 different models right now. The Big Dog, which it has 3 steamers on it, a grill, a detachable umbrella, a bread box, comes with the tow hitch, everything that you would need, and you tow it right behind your car. And that was the cart that I was working for about 5 months. And the other food cart that we feature on the website is called the Limo, and it's a little skinnier and it's a little longer. It has a hard top roof, does not detach, but it also has the steamers, the grill, a bread box. Both models run on propane, so that's really nice. We're looking to expand models as far as what our clients are looking for. We currently deal with a guy in Jackson. We deal with a guy in Jackson, Michigan, and another one down in Tennessee. So we've got a few different people that we deal with, and they're willing to make modifications to any type of product that our client's willing to sell.
That's really nice. Now, is there anything that separates you from other programs that are similar in design?
Yeah, we're not looking to suck money out of these people. We're looking to help them and be like a stepping stone to help them further their career. Maybe it's in business, maybe it's not. We take about 15% of our clients' revenue versus other competitors, which can go all the way up to 40%. We're just looking to I guess help other people and be successful just like we were.
That's nice. About how many clients does 3T currently have?
Yeah, currently 3T has 3 different clients. Myself as like the guinea pig client, I guess. I'm still operating the Pineapple Express in Mount Pleasant. Our second client, which just recently got started, is called Oh My Dog, and they are in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and they sell hot dogs, but their branding is that they're 100% Michigan brands. The hot dogs, the buns, the toppings, everything comes from Michigan, and that's kind of like their selling point. And our third client is the Epsilon Nu Tau chapter at Central Michigan University. It's the entrepreneurship fraternity, and they are starting their food cart in the fall, also in Mount Pleasant. We're going to be on 2 different sides of town, so we'll be hitting a different demographic. But what it's going to do is it's going to eliminate their fundraisers. That's the goal. They won't have to go, sell cookie dough or something of the sort. They'll be able to just have a few people run this food cart, and that'll kind of eliminate their fundraisers, and they'll probably end up making more money than what they were with their current fundraisers.
Now, playing devil's advocate here, what's stopping a college student from going out and buying their own food cart instead of going through the food cart Kickstart program?
Yeah, that question's come up a couple times, and it's a very good point. You know, I mean, if you've got the money to go out and buy a cart, why don't you just do that? And when we were with the entrepreneurship fraternity, when we were at a board meeting, you know, we asked that question to the members of the fraternity, and because we didn't even know the answer at the time when we were still forming this company, and we asked that question, and one of the members replied with an answer that I always answer with now. You know, when a college student goes to college, they aren't looking to buy an apartment. You know, they're looking to rent an apartment that they'll be able to live in for maybe 2-3 years after they're out of the dorms, and then, you know, they're on their way. It's kind of the same concept. You know, college students aren't looking to, you know, invest into something right away. You know, I'd say about 95% of our clients aren't going to want to, you know, work a mobile food cart for the rest of their lives. You know, they're going to college to, you know, do something else. Maybe they're a broadcasting student like myself. Maybe, you know, they want to be a teacher, or they're into engineering or something. This is just more meant as a stepping stone, where, you know, we provide it, they make money to help pay for school, and they don't have to worry about finding something to do with the cart afterwards. They give it back to us, and then we take the cart and give it to a new client, or continue with a new client in the same area.
Okay. So is there any special goal that 3T wishes to accomplish? Yeah,
our major goal is just to help other people be as successful as we have been with the Pineapple Express. You know, it's been what started as a hobby turned into you know, almost a full-time gig, aside from school, and it was a little college town gold mine. And we thought, you know, we don't want to hog this for ourselves. We want to, you know, we want to share the success with other college students. We want to give other college students the opportunity to graduate debt-free or near debt-free. And I think that's something that's really special now, just because of college tuition is skyrocketing. It's going up every year. It's getting more and more expensive, and this is just one way that we can help combat that. So.
Okay. So do you plan on having this business for a long time, or do you just plan on cutting it off?
Yeah, hopefully, if Food Cart Kickstart, you know, takes off, this will hopefully become a full-time thing where, you know, we'll be monitoring our clients. We'll fly out to them to double check on them, you know, do a wine and dine, teach them how to do things, monitor, go to job fairs, just trying to spread the word on this new program. So the end goal with the Pineapple Express is to hopefully continue it down, you know, for other college students at Central Michigan University. We're hoping to kind of create this, you know, this legacy of people who've owned the Pineapple Express, you know, the food cart that kind of started this whole thing. So I guess answer to the question is I do plan on, you know, giving it up at some point, but for right now, it's fine.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan, for letting us interview you, and it was nice having you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
We appreciate Ryan for taking time to explain his business with us. If this is something you may be interested in, make sure to visit foodcartkickstart.com and fill out an application. Thank you for joining us for our last Student Connection of the school year, and we hope you can join us again next fall. Have a great summer.